We've got none other than NDP leader Jack Layton with us this morning to talk about that. Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
Now, you were at a rally on Saturday with Stéphane Dion. How's he doing?
I got the feeling that that things were about to change, I guess. It'd be fair to put it that way.
That he felt that way?
I got that feeling. You know, what was interesting to me was the number of people who turned out and said, we do want to see a change in direction for the country. And that's really what this is about, facing the news of 70,000 people losing their jobs in November, and people seeing their savings disappearing on the stock market, and of course the Americans taking action around issues like the auto sector and improving unemployment benefits to get that money into people's hands so they can feed their families and buy locally and get the economy going again. Yeah. I think Canadians want to see us doing the same sort of thing here, and of course, unfortunately, Mr. Harper chose not to do that, and that set us on this course of trying to find a different way of maybe getting parties to work together to deliver what Canadians need.
Does it matter to you whether it's a Stéphane Dion, whether it's a Michael Ignatieff, whether it's a Bob Rae? Does it matter?
Not really, because I think this is more about the direction that we need to go on, and we're saying it's time to invest. That's what you do when you're in an economic slowdown. You invest in the future, and what a great opportunity, actually. I see it as an opportunity to start to reshape our economy towards the next century with things like environmental investments, like more transit and wind turbines and clean energy production and renovating houses from one end of the country to the other, creating jobs, especially for young people, and getting the economy back on track, because we're in much deeper trouble than the Prime Minister is willing to tell us.
But in terms of winning the hearts and minds of Canadians, which you know the coalition presumably would have to do. I mean, because we're not. Well, I'm not going to say definitively, but it doesn't look like we're going to go into another election. So we're going to have a change of government, presumably, without an election. See, it is important to win the hearts and minds.
Yes.
It has to be important then to make sure that the Prime Minister, presumably the Liberal leader, is somebody permanent, somebody who does not face a caucus squall.
Mm-hmm. I think that could help, actually. I don't want to wade into the decision-making of another political party, but I think the idea that we would have some stability, which is actually something we were trying to work towards, get 18 months without any more votes of confidence, and that way there could be maybe even 2.5 years in the agreement of the majority coalition. That way we could deliver some stable investment, a calm and solid approach to the economy, which is what most people are worried about right now.
Before I let you go, let me give you the opportunity to give kind of the 30-second answer to those people in this country, regardless of partisan stripe, who say, who do you think you are? How can we possibly change government without an election?
Well, we have a system in Canada where people cast their votes for the different political parties, and of course 38% voted for Stephen Harper and 62% for other parties. He had the chance to work with us. I remember sitting down with him and saying, here's some of my ideas. If you can adopt a couple of them, you could have done the same with each party. That's how you're supposed to work together. It didn't happen. In fact, everybody knows he went on the attack, actually. Not a good strategy. Time to work together. And I think if we can get three parties working together, let's give it a shot.
Jack Layton, good to talk to you.
Thanks.
Thank you.